Hey guys, here's a little FAQ for today. Something I hear a lot, get asked a lot, and I used to ask myself this a lot as well, is how do I know the difference between the voice of my heart and my soul and my ego? And it's actually really easy to tell. And here's a quick little story to demonstrate. I was attending an online seminar and I was watching the audience who were there in person as well as the chat online for the event. And I noticed something really funny. There were a whole bunch of amazing speakers, and one speaker got up, and you've probably been through this yourself before. They wanted everyone to get up and dance. Before they had their moment on the stage to speak, they wanted to get everybody into this great energy. And I saw the audience split into two different groups, both in person and in the chat. It was so obvious. And you can imagine what I'm going to say, but stay with me here. Some of the people in the audience that were there got up and started dancing and shaking it out and feeling really good. And you could see they were in joy, and others just sat there and they didn't want to participate. And it's not for us to judge. We have no idea what they were thinking, but the chat audience was divided in the same way. There were some people who were saying, that looks like so much fun. I wish I was there. I'm dancing at home. This is so great. And there were others who were saying, this is the silliest thing I've ever seen. I'm so glad I'm not there. And I just had this moment of a recognition of how much our ego takes over. These people, all of them, whether online or in person, had signed up for this event. They were investing their time in this event. And it's none of our business what any of them thinks or why they didn't want to dance. But here is how you know. The voice of your ego is constricting. It stops you from doing things. The voice of your heart, the voice of your soul, that's the one that wants to get up and dance, that doesn't care what anyone else thinks, the one that wants to have fun and be in joy and be in this moment. And those people who were not dancing, they weren't having fun. The people who were dancing were having an amazing time. The people who were excited about the people who were dancing were having an amazing time and getting so much out of this seminar. The energy they felt in themselves was expansive. That is the voice of the heart. That is the voice of the soul. We really need to get over thinking more about what everyone else thinks than what we think and what our hearts want. And then maybe we can live with a little bit more joy and be that permission for others to live in joy as well. We definitely need more joy in this world. So the next time you have a choice point like that, where something feels constrictive and something feels expansive, go with the expansion and you will be happier for it.